This one here, let's see, moving on, we have Surrealism and Dadaism. This is Salvador Dali. Is this from the same series as well? Is this another? No, we've moved on. This is Haven Canto from the Divine Comedy.
Yeah, this is actually a very interesting picture in that this is again we're going back to once again back to the Divine Comedy,
right?
Where we spent all the time. This is we're up in heaven now, which is great.
Mm-hmm.
And you can see actually compared to the one we saw earlier, things are definitely a bit lighter. You're seeing once we get a little bit closer into it, you'll see these sort of just the great colors, and they're much they're much lighter.
Sure.
You're not seeing those blues, darks, those browns,
right, the blacks.
Yeah, and here we go. And it's, in fact, if you look,
wow.
I always and perhaps just personally thought that that figure in the foreground is he's even attired the figure
yes.
as you might expect somebody from a Raphael or
sure.
from a Renaissance painting to be.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's really quite lovely too. He's clearly he's up among the spirits now. You can almost trace out, and again, you're always guessing with him, but I always felt like those were sort of astrological signs. I think you can even kind of make out the Big Dipper there.
Yeah, yeah. This is the constellation of Blessed Spirit. So
yeah.
It's,
it's I think it's a really lovely thing. You have
yes.
It seems everything is admittedly in the title, but it's still, it's really a quite powerful thing. It's it's very enlightening. It's it's just And he's being you can see him being escorted towards heaven by his guide, and it's a much lighter image. He really does capture what Dante, I think, was really thinking of. And
sure.
And again, to go back to what we're talking about in combining the old and the new, this really again and how eternal all these ideas are is Dante basically combined Greek myth and Christian and Jewish traditions together.
Yeah.
And this obviously is a great appeal to Dali.
Yeah.
It makes a lot of sense. I mean, it just makes a lot of sense.
And, yeah, this particular image really speaks to me as far as combining the old and new. You have such a regal sort of figure down in the bottom right here, like you say, a Raphael type, with these robes, and you're looking at this. It seems very old worldly, and then you get up towards the top, and it looks so modern. It looks, the jagged points, all of the designs in there. Very modern, yet very classical in a way. It's
and I think and I think that's what's so great about about this series as well. And kind of another interesting thing is this series, I believe it's at auction went for, as a complete group in originals, was about $5 million.
$5 million. I
believe so.
Wow.
Actually, no, I'm sorry. That's his record. I'm sorry. I don't know if this has actually ever been sold as a complete collection. So yeah, I mean, it's a great opportunity to actually, to get one of these.
Sure. Yeah.
He did destroy. I do know that he did destroy the blocks when he was done.
Oh wow.
So there aren't any more of these coming out. There's no question of that.
Yeah.
So again, it's just a light, beautiful image.
That's a woodblock print, Salvador Dali, going for just $9.99.